So we paid a visit to Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Company Limited in Nnewi, Anambra State,
Hi
Nigeria.
everyone. Hi. All right, I am Oma, your very sweetheart on radio, TV, social media, sweetheart everywhere.
She's not from there.
How are you? Okay, right here in Nnewi at Innocent Vehicle. That's Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Company Limited. I had to volunteer with Obaji community, right?
Yes.
Obaji community with OZ and
Yes,
Yetu,
so
the convener.
The shrine master.
Shrine mistress.
Okay, so I volunteered with them so that we can have a tour of the facility of Innocent Vehicle, and it's really going to be amazing because I looked forward to this, and I'm going to take you all inside it so you'd see what it looks like. A vehicle manufacturing company located here in Nnewi, Anambra State of Nigeria. So come with me and let's tour the facility together. So see you.
Members of Obaji community, which is a group of creatives and talented individuals who live in Onitsha, Oka, Nnewi, and parts of Anambra State. They also have their members from all over the world. These are creatives, content creators, and influencers that paid a visit to Nnewi, that is Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Company located in Nnewi, Anambra State, Nigeria. I volunteered to join them so I can tell their story because we are our stories, and it is high time as Africans we tell our stories by ourselves. So on that beautiful and amazing day, that is Thursday, on the 19th of September 2024, we all set out and set off for Nnewi. It actually rained on that day. It was a heavy downpour, but we couldn't allow the rains to stop us. When we got to Nnewi, we took pictures at the front of the company as the gate before we entered, and we were taken around the company by the public relations officer, Mr. Colonel Osigwe, who took turn to take us around the company. He first of all told us that the company is a vehicle manufacturing company with different sectors, different factions in the organization. Of course, they start manufacturing from the scratch. There are some equipment that they produce themselves, and there are some equipment that they outsource to other people to produce for them. And when it is time to manufacture any form of vehicle, they get these companies to manufacture the vehicle. The thing is, most of the resources, most of the raw materials that they use in manufacturing these vehicles, some of them are produced there in Nnewi, others are outsourced. Talking about the batteries, the gear system, the body of the vehicle, depending on the kind of vehicle that they want to manufacture. In the facility, that the workshop, we saw different individuals doing their work, trying to get the work done. And like I said, there are different aspects of the facility. There is the place where the vehicle is coupled together, where the manufacturing starts from the scratch. There is the panel beaters, the people that do the body of the vehicle. There is the section where the engine of the vehicle is packed and fixed. There is a section where the inside of the vehicle is also packed and fixed. And the interesting thing is the CNG luxury bus, which Innocent has rolled out for use in Nigeria. speaking about the high cost of fuel, the inflation, and everything, and the fact that the federal government is really working hard to ensure that the country uses CNG buses. So, Innocent in Nnewi has rolled out CNG buses for use, and they are calling on all and sundry to come on board and buy these CNG buses made in Nigeria by Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Company Limited. Then, after we saw the CNG buses, we were taken to other sections of the company. Now, this section is a section where the body is fixed and protected, right? Where a lot of things, a lot of work can be done. Now, you can actually see some workers trying to fix the body of a vehicle that they are working on. And I realize that work is constantly going on in this company as the workers are busy doing a lot of work, trying to fix cars, trying to couple cars, trying to heat cars, trying to do a lot of things, right? Now take a look at this first. This is just the body. This is what it looks like, right? Before it becomes a finished product. Now that's another worker who is trying to do something on the body of the vehicle, and you see all this that's the body of the vehicle being decorated. This particular place is very interesting because we are shown in this particular section of the company where the body of the vehicle is dipped into paint. It's a sort of paint, right? They bring the vehicle itself, that's the body of the vehicle, dips it inside. You see something that looks like a well, which is not really a well, but it's a well of paint, right? We dip the vehicles inside paint, and so that it will automatically get painted, right? Another thing I realized while we were walking around this company is the fact that so much money was committed into building this company and raising its standards to what it is. While the PR Colonel Sigwe was talking to us, he told us that Africa has 80% raw materials needed by the world to drive artificial intelligence. And that is tremendous. That is really inspiring to note. Now, that is the oven. After dipping the vehicle in the paint, it is now taken to the oven so that the paint will sort of latch onto the vehicle, like baking the vehicle. Let me borrow the word baking from the cake industry, right? It is placed in the oven and the paint perfects with the body of the vehicle itself. After the baking, like being placed in the oven, because the body of the car is removed, and it goes for another test, which is the rain test. Right? There's a spraying booth, then there's also the place where the vehicle goes for a rain test, such that when it's raining and you are in the vehicle, they will check whether the rain will get at you. So if the rain gets at you, that means the work wasn't properly done and they'll have to redo it. Now check out the section where the inside of the vehicle, that's the seats, are kept, and see a lot of buses that are being produced by Innocent. And also there are shuttle buses. Now these appears to be shuttle buses, right, being produced by Innocent as well. And you will also get to see the keke napep. That means Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Company also produces keke napep to make it easier for drivers, for citizens who are in the business of driving keke napep, right? Now this is amazing. This is tremendous. Okay. Now that is a bulletproof vehicle. A bulletproof vehicle costs over millions of dollars, right? It is so thick. It is so heavy. In fact, if you knock at the glass is, the thickness is way beyond description and explanation, honestly. So we had to check it out to see exactly what it feels like, and some members of the Obaji community had to enter the vehicle to have a feel of being in a bulletproof vehicle. They were excited. The members of Obaji community that were at the working visitor, they were excited. Now these are machines. That's the engines of different vehicles, right? And okay, now that's the rain testing session where you test for rains and the ability of the vehicle to withstand rain. Okay, amazing. So the members of our Baji community, they were excited because the community, it's filled with a lot of young people, enthusiastic young people who are ready to do things, you know. And we were taken around. We saw different cars, different vehicles parked, produced by Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Company Limited. Now that's a Hilux. Okay, that's a Hilux produced by Innocent. Now, the climax of the visit is actually when we had to test the electric car produced by Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Limited. As a matter of fact, the PR person, Mr. Colonel Osigwe, had to enter one of the electric cars to show us what it feels like, what it looks like, and it was made in Nigeria by IBM. The electric car was noiseless, showing that it can actually be charged. By electric, it means it doesn't use fuel, it only uses electricity. And that is a huge leap for Innocent. Producing CNG buses, producing electric cars, wow, that's amazing. And another thing that we saw while visiting the facility is also the Kiara Academy, where young people are trained in automobile. Now in Kiara Academy, we met Engineer Chris, who told us about the academy, the need to train young people to become ambassadors, right? They have 3 months old, 3 months course, 6 months course, 9 months course, 1 year course. And you can access them, you can have access to them on their website. Peradventure, you like your son, your daughter, any young person that you know, you want to train them in automobile, you might as well try and check out Innocent Kiara Academy. And according to Engineer Chris, they said they are trying to replicate what they are doing in Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Company Limited in all the states in Nigeria, in the country. They are looking forward to a time where there will be vehicle manufacturing company in different parts of the country, courtesy of Innocent. And that is huge. honestly, if the federal government can actually do something more, do more. I mean, we know the federal government is trying. After all, one of the things Mr. Connell told us is that the present president, that's President Tinubu, had already ordered some cars from Innocent. But we want forward to a time where the president will do so much more, right? In form of loans, grants, such that Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Company Limited will have more access to produce more vehicles that will be used in the country. Thank you so much for joining me on this amazing outing. And thank you to the members of Obaji community, courtesy of Ozi, Baba Ozi Anieto, who is the convener of Obaji community. And feel free to share this post. See you in my next podcast. I love you. Bye-bye.